for fault tolerance. And it's pretty hard to do when the best academics can really do is go to someplace like EC2 and get our nodes. And even then, it's very hard to get beyond 100 or 200 machines at a time without actually asking them explicitly and having a nice relationship with EC2. So what we did with these machines was we'd actually launched 200 frameworks. Oh, sorry, let me take a step back. So what we did on these machines was we ran multiple slaves per machine. The idea being that if we run 10 slaves per machine with 100 EC2 instances, we can emulate a 1,000 node cluster and so forth and so on. So the goal being that we're just trying to push the scalability and the fault tolerance issues of the master here. Okay, so what we did in these experiments was we launched 200 frameworks, and the frameworks basically fill the cluster with as many tasks as they can. The tasks are not doing anything, so even though we're running, say, 100 slaves on a single machine, all the tasks are actually doing is sleeping, so there's really not that much computation that's happening on the slave side. And then our experiment is, we said, well, how long is it going to take to run a 10-second task in this cluster? And we'd measure its end-to-end latency from the point that we launched it to the point that it finished. Okay, so the first thing we wanted to do was to test it at scale. Interestingly enough, when we first did it, it didn't scale. Our basic allocator mechanism was that at every possible event in which some allocation decision might be able to be made, we'll try and make that allocation decision and then push resource offers out to whatever frameworks we feel should be allocated those resources. So this is labeled on the graph as reactive, and it's the blue line. So what we did after that was we said, okay, clearly we can't make resource offer decisions. We can't make allocation decisions